But we have a unique situation in this World Cup where there are now two stars of this World Cup, Hakimi and Partey, who are both facing rape charges and will go to court. And Partey will play against England tomorrow night. And apparently what the England football chiefs have decided is it will be left to the individual players as to whether they shake Partey's hand. Now, we've kind of touched on this before, but it is a very complex issue because, of course, he's innocent till proven guilty. But these are very serious allegations. If you were there as an England player, how would you handle that?
Listen, I think they're all big boys and they'll make their own decisions, but you know, I think you do the right thing in terms of millions of people watching. Like you said, Piers, it's innocent until proven guilty, and I don't know the facts or the ins and outs of the case, so I'm certainly not in a place to comment. But if you're asking me, would I shake the players' hands? Yes, I would. And I think the players are big enough to kind of make their own decisions on that.
Yeah, Simon, what do you think? We've discussed this before. It is a minefield, but do you think the players should shake his hand? I mean, if you don't, it becomes an enormous story.
Well, that's exactly right, Piers. And as John has said, we discussed this in the other show, and I talked about it from the principle of being a club owner with a player facing that sort of allegation and what it looked like. And moving from allegation to being charged is a different barrier to me. So, as I said to you on the last discussion we had with Sean, if he had moved from an allegation to being charged, I would take him out of commission because I think it would be for the better interests of the reputation of the club and everything that goes with it. But as we have said and discussed repeatedly and endlessly and rightly, without any deterioration of the values of a victim, that you are innocent until proven guilty. And judging people, be careful how you judge people, because one day someone will come along and judge you. So I think it's entirely appropriate that players do what they want to do, but I would suggest that shaking hands is probably the right thing to do until such a time as someone's been found guilty. We know this controversial situation. We know that he's allowed to play in the US, but not allowed to play in Canada. It's a bit more nuanced than that. But I think it's right what John has said. I think what John has said is absolutely right.
Yeah, I agree.